Live from the Bob Levy Broadcast Center, overlooking the Toms River, it's time to get up, get out, do something. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Be a part of the show, 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. 7:07 Thursday, April 28th. 44 degrees, getting up to 55 today. It's rainy. WOBM AM 1160 and 1310 News Talk Radio. Streaming live on the Radio Pop app and WOBMAM.com. 732-505-1160. To join the conversation. And, I often get stressed when we have guests in here because, I feel like I'm going to be held accountable for things. For example, when Chief Little was in here, I was a little bit scared. When I have folks from the military in, listen, it's a little overwhelming. But none of them scare me as much as folks from the library. And I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty sure that I still have books that are due from 25 years ago. And I don't know that I have those books anymore. But we welcome in supervising librarian Judy Macaluso. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Jeremy. Nice to be here.
Oh, well, it's great to have you. Okay, so we are here talking about Ocean County Library in the community, etc. Why don't you give folks kind of a quick overview of what you do for the Ocean County Library System?
Well, I'm a supervising librarian in branch services. I supervise 7 branches. I'm also the liaison to the Friends groups, the Friends Steering Group, which we'll be talking about in a little bit. I also work with technology training and also with the Information Services Committee, which is called InfoCurrents. So I'm very involved.
That is very involved. I don't know that everyone has kind of a good grasp on the size of the library system. Do you have any idea how many folks work for the library?
Just over 600.
600. That's I would never have guessed that prior to coming back to town. So it's a pretty big organization. We're not talking about,
It's the largest library system in New Jersey.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Ocean County Library, and how did you told me that you were in the library business for 28 years?
Yeah, just about now, 28 years. I worked 8 years as a library assistant, actually at Georgian Court. And then I got my master's in library science and started working as a librarian.
Okay.
I actually did a little work at Ocean County College and at Lakewood Public before it became part of the system. And now I'm with Ocean County probably about 18, 19 years now.
Okay. I always think of, when I think of the library, I think of 2 things, mostly. All right, I'm just going to say it. The first thing I think of is the Dewey Decimal System. Right, and the second thing I think of is microfiche. I don't know why, but I always remember that if you wanted to go research something, it was out of a 70s or 80s movie, and you were scrolling through microfiche to go find something. But the library's more than that now, isn't it?
Oh, much, much more. I think I'm going to be able to tell you about some things today that are really wonderful and surprising, and you'll be interested in learning about how to use them.
All right, cool. So why don't you start by talking to us a little bit about the how you guys are out in the community?
Well, our mission is connecting people, building community, and transforming lives. We're a great community partner. We partner with almost every organization and agency, county government, local municipalities. We work very hard to live our mission. To bring the community into the library and for us to be out in the community.
Okay. Number of patrons, programs. How many folks are passing through the library regularly?
Whoa, that's a big number. Well, 52% of Ocean County residents have a library card. That's over 300,000 of our residents have a library card. And in 2015, we circulated over 4 million physical items. Remember now, we're not just physical items anymore. We have digital items. And that circulation was well over 200,000. That would be ebooks and audiobooks and magazines.
Right.
So over 2.5 million people visited one of the branches, in 2015.
Wow.
That's an amazing number, isn't it?
Yeah. You know what I always say about the library card, by the way? I tell people all the time, it's it's small enough to fit in your pocket, but big enough to change your life.
It is. Isn't that true?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I always say when I'm talking about library cards.
Yeah, that's a truism for sure. So, and we offer in a month over 1,100 programs. That's amazing in our 21 locations. And in 2015, 13,800 programs were offered, and over 250,000 people attended.
Yeah, I don't know if
that's everything.
Yeah, I don't know if folks out there have looked on the library website recently, but there is pretty much something going on about every 4.5 minutes at the library, right?
You're right.
Right, and it's not just like you can grab a cup of coffee and check out the microfiche. There's other stuff going on. So, okay, you alluded to the friends groups. Who are they? What do they do? How do they make a difference? What is a friends group?
Well, a friends group is really a group of volunteers dedicated and hardworking that, support library programs and services at the local branch. So we have 19 branches, and we have 2 reading centers, but each of our branches has a friends group. And they're so important because they connect the community with the library. They're part of their community, so they share with other groups all the library is and what it does. So it's kind of promoting, the programs and services. And then, because they're part of the community, they listen and they hear what's going on in the community, what the community needs, and they bring that back to the library. So that's like a really important connection. And
right.
They also advocate. They attend town council meetings, club meetings. They represent the library at community days. They help the library be the best it can be. They help plan programs and activities. They help out at library events. And, of course, they always support reading literacy, lifelong learning for all ages. So they're very involved in helping to fund all kinds of reading programs. Summer reading, that's all ages, winter reading. So they help out with that.
So, Judy, what if I wanted to be a friend? Because I'm not going to lie, I'm always looking for friends, right? I'm an only child. It's an affliction on some level. So, how would I become a friend of the library? And can I be a friend? Can I even qualify?
Anybody can be a friend. Absolutely, anybody.
That includes me.
That includes
Perfect.
you. That includes you. So, any adult that wants to make a difference. We're all about transforming lives. You can pick up an application at a local branch. You can talk with the branch manager or other members of the Friends president, or the members to learn more, and then you can get involved.
Okay.
So you can be a friend at any level. You can just join and pay your membership and support that way with your dues. You can help out at events, or you can be an officer and help be a leader.
Yeah, because I don't want to be best friends. I just want to be friends. You know what I mean? I have my best friend spot's already taken. I'm just saying.
Well, it's a nice thing that everybody that's in the groups usually do become friends.
Oh, okay.
So in one way or another.
All right. Okay. So let's see. Transforming lives, which is making a difference to individuals and our community. What's that all about?
Well, that's how we make a difference. That's,
right.
These are the stories of people that have been impacted by the library. And we hear over and over again how the library is a big part of people's lives. I'm just going to share with you one of the activities that's going on now, which is the prom dress drive. So the Teen Services Department collects from the public, prom dresses, and that's been going on for the last 5 years. And they've given away thousands of dresses. And it really makes a big difference because these teens will say, yes, I can go to the prom. I have a dress. In fact, last night, one mom said, thank you, the Ocean County Library, for being our daughter's fairy godmother tonight.
Right.
I feel like an absolute princess. I found my dream dress. So that's just over the last couple of weeks. Over 800 dresses have been given away. So this impacts,
right.
teenagers' lives and mothers, and it helps everybody out.
Would you have something in my size?
I'm sure we have all sizes, all colors, all styles.
Good, because that's important to me. Okay, when we come back, Judy, I want to talk about some of the other services because it's not, you mentioned prom dresses. So the library isn't just a Dewey Decimal System, microfiche, and books. We also do software and other electronic devices, et cetera, et cetera. So I'd like to talk a little about that. And I'd like to talk about the educational resources available at the library. Can we do that? Like
Absolutely.
the courses and things?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Judy Macaluso, supervising librarian, Ocean County Library System. Back after this.
The Sean Hannity Show, this afternoon at 3. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin returns next. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310.
Hey, welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin, here with Judy Macaluso, supervising librarian, Ocean County Library System. So, talk about some of the work you guys do with, software, electronics, etc.
Well, we have a lot of great services that maybe you don't know about and the public knows about. But right now, if you didn't have a printer, Jeremy, and you had a document on your phone that you needed to have printed out,
yes,
you could go to the Ocean County Library, click on the printer on mobile printing service. You could click the branch you want to pick up your print job at, and you could upload it and then go over to the library and pick it up. Mobile printing.
Now, is there a charge for that?
Well, you pay per page.
Is it a lot?
20 cents.
Oh, that's not.
Just like if you came in and made a copy.
Okay.
Coming soon, we have something called Hoopla. So you'll be able to instantly borrow free digital movies, music, and more 24/7 with your library card. That's
Really?
coming the beginning of June. It's going to be so easy. You could download an app or go to the Hoopla digital website. You log in with your library card, and you can borrow thousands of free digital movies, music, audiobooks, no late fees. It's going to be awesome.
Because, again, don't forget, the library card is small enough to fit in your pocket, but big enough to change your life.
Yes. Something else that we have that a lot of businesses are interested in, because this is, it's lynda.com. It's a LinkedIn company. And if you were to subscribe, you'd be paying $25 a month, but you can get it free with your library card. And a lot of people like to learn watching videos instead of necessarily, reading books or something like that. So you can watch videos on a whole array of different topics like audio engineering, business leadership, game design, illustration, branding and advertising, web design, project management.
Wow.
All kinds of thousands and hundreds of topics that you can learn. There's over 3,500 free streaming videos with lynda.com, free with your library card. And we also have, now, do you fix your own car?
Really?
No.
Do you think I fixed my own car?
I don't think so.
No, not so much.
But a lot of people do.
I know. I can't even put a light bulb in the house, all right? Come on.
So
listen, Judy, I feel like you're mocking me now. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No insult intended, Jeremy.
Okay,
no.
None taken.
But we have something called Chilton's, car and small engine repair. So this is what all the auto car shops have. You can go and select by, your year, model, make of car, and you want to fix the ignition, you want to fix the muffler. You can log in and get all the instructions to do that.
Wow.
And, everybody watches TV and sees about Ancestry.com.
Yep.
Well, come into the library. You can come into the library and use Ancestry free.
Wow. The library is really just such a hub of really all things information, and not just Judy, it's so much more than microfiche and the Dewey Decimal System. Okay, when we come back, right, I want to hear about the upcoming programs. I want to know where we can learn more, because there's so much information on the library, I feel like my head's going to explode already. Wait, there was music. Wait, the music came, it stopped, it came again. This is craziness here, Zach. Are we okay?
We are all good.
All right, good. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin, supervising librarian Judy Macaluso, talking about what is hot and exciting at the Ocean County Library. You're going to hear more after we hear from Kevin Williams and the rest of the WOBM news crew. Be back.
The news is next, live from the WOBM Newsroom, the Town Square, New Jersey News Network, and Fox News Radio. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin, News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Get up, get out, do something. Join the conversation, 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. 7:33 Thursday, April 28th, 44 degrees. Get up to 55 today. Raining. WOBM AM 1160, 1310. News Talk Radio. Streaming live on the Radio Pup app and WOBMAM.com. 732-505-1160. To join the conversation, we are joined in studio by Supervising Librarian of the Ocean County Library, Judy Macaluso. Judy, talk to us. Some of the programs that are upcoming. What do you got?
Well, I just want to mention, I was listening to your radio show last week, and I saw that you had Kathy Durante on of Ocean First, and the Ocean County Library Foundation is participating in Ocean First's 20th Anniversary Charity Challenge on CrowdRise. So everybody can find that information right on the front of the library website and contribute. I also wanted to just, mention that the library has English ESL classes. So whether somebody's speaking Polish, Russian, Spanish, Mandarin, Chinese, they can, participate in one of our ESL classes that are happening at the library. Also the English conversation groups that go with it. So it's a really great opportunity, and students often go on to get their GED, and we offer citizenship classes. So that's a really important service that we have at the Ocean County Library. Something else that's coming up is, Stigma Hurts, the stigma of mental illness. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and all of our branches have displays and book lists for all ages. So the Ocean County Library is working with the Ocean County Mental Health Awareness Committee. May 3rd, at the Toms River branch, there's going to be a mental health provider fair. Dozens of groups and organizations working in the field of mental illness will have tables with people to talk to and resources to take, and that's followed by a Celebrating Wellness event. And then Monday, May 9th at the Lacey branch, 7 p.m., there's going to be a panel of professionals speaking and answering questions about mental illness. So, we're working to reduce that stigma of mental illness. I also just want to let you know that we're going to have a New York Times bestselling author, Ellen Hopkins, coming to Toms River Branch on May 11th.
Cool.
Discuss some difficult issues that are featured in her books, addiction, depression, and suicide. And I also would just, like to, say that our mission of connecting people, building community, transforming lives is really only possible because of the support of the staff receives from our library administration and their leadership, our library commission, the wonderful work our foundation does, and, of course, our library freeholders. So there's a lot going on at the library and a lot of ways that we're working to make a difference. We have an app, too. It's called MyOCL. You can get it on your mobile device, and it lets you search the catalog, look up the programs, and a lot of other things.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Most importantly, is there still microfiche at the library?
A lot of things have been digitized. I think we have microfilm. I'm sure we have microfilm, but we have these fancy microfilm readers. They're super, techie. I think there might be some microfiche, not as much as in the past.
Judy, I'm looking at your I'm trying to find the Ocean County Library here on the Ocean First Challenge. Listen, we got a lot of work to do here. I'm just letting you know. Right now, although
it's on the front of our website.
Yeah, who's in the lead here? Changing Lives Through Literacy, New Jersey in the lead. That's kind of like in the same mission type thing, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so that's kind of cool. All right, let me ask you a question, Judy, and I don't know if you're prepared for this because we asked this of all of our guests, but I have to ask.
Oh, the magic wand?
The magic wand. Oh, wait, you are ready. You were like all excited. You were ready to. You were like, you were all fired up there for a second, like you had the magic wand ready.
Yep.
So you know what you're going to do with it?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm asking. Go ahead. What are you doing with it?
If we had a magic wand, every resident would have a library card and use all of the services at the library. So we only got 48% more to go in Ocean County because we got 52% already.
Well, and you know what I always say about a library card. I mean, it's small enough to fit in your pocket and big enough to change your life. Right, Zach?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we have to keep this in mind. Oh, we have a caller on the line? Who do we have?
We have Marissa.
Marissa, good morning.
Good morning, Jeremy, and good morning to your guest.
Marissa, wait, Marissa, before you talk, can you I have a little bit of a beef with you. Are you ready?
Oh.
Okay, I got beef with you because I listen to Joel and Marianne, right? All the time, and you call into their show all the time.
And I don't call enough into yours.
I feel on some level I feel a little bit inadequate. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, Jeremy, I'm listening every morning. And maybe it's because I feel a little inadequate that I don't call it. I'd much rather listen.
Okay. All right. So what do you have? What do you have for us this morning?
Just a compliment to the library. We have a wonderful library in Lakewood, the most wonderful people there. Every day, not a day goes by when I'm not calling or visiting the library. Everything the library. If I need information, if I need a computer, if I want to see an old TV show, an old movie, if they don't have it, they'll search it down. They'll track it down wherever it is. They're so wonderful. It's like the world encased in one little building. And I love all the people there, and the library has really meant so much to me. Information, entertainment, whatever you want, it's right there, and there are people to help you if you have trouble accessing it. It's just a wonderful, treasured resource, and it's just a vital part of my life. And I want to thank everyone in the Ocean County Library System, and especially the people here in Lakewood.
Thank you, Marissa. I mean, I think you're echoing what a lot of our customers feel, that the library is a really big part of their life.
Definitely.
It means so much to them in so many ways. So thank you for being a loyal customer, especially at Lakewood. I have a lot of friends at Lakewood.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Jeremy. I will try to get involved more often in your show, but I'm always listening every morning.
I'm just busting your hump, but thank you so much for calling in. And just remember, the most important thing is that you have a library card because it's small enough to fit in your pocket.
Small enough to fit in my pocket and big enough to change my life.
Absolutely.
You're absolutely right.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. You have a great day, okay?
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, bye. All right, there you go. So look at that. We got a testimonial. I mean,
I know, perfect.
What more could we ask for? I think on that note, I think it couldn't get any better. So I think it is at this moment that we have to say, we have to bid each other adieu and say, Judy, thank you so much for joining us this morning, dropping some knowledge on the listeners about the Ocean County Library System. And, I know that I learned considerably more than I knew just 37 minutes ago.
That's great. That was the point. That, a lot of people say the Ocean County Library is the best kept secret of Ocean County, and we don't want it to be a secret.
That's right.
We want everybody to know about it.
No more secrets here on Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. Judy Macaluso, thank you so much. You have a great day, and we will be back with more Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin right after this.